Hey, my lovers and friends, it's your girl Tiffany Rochelle here, the people's cheerleader, and I am about to volunteer you to do something. I know you're probably wondering, what am I about to volunteer you for? Well, this is what I need for you to do. I need you to like and subscribe to this show and this channel. So, if you will, go ahead and minimize the screen and hit the subscribe button and make sure you turn those notifications on because that's important for you to be able to stay connected with me and the community. So, like this show, subscribe to this channel, and make sure you stay tuning in. I also need for you to make sure that you share this show with somebody. You never know whose life you're going to be impacting by sharing this with someone. So show me that sharing is caring in your life and share this show with someone. So I'm going to stop talking right now so we can get to my amazing VIP that's here with me on tonight. Here we go. Hey, my lovers and friends, good evening. I'm so grateful that you took some of your non refundable time to be with me and my wonderful VIP tonight. I am so grateful for this young lady. I'm not saying that disrespectfully either by calling you young lady, but who doesn't want to be youthful, right? I like the fact that I still get the opportunity to get carded depending upon who's helping me. But it's a wonderful thing to be able to be carded. So I am not saying that disrespectfully, calling you a young lady girlfriend. You better embrace that. Nevertheless, my VIP that's here with me tonight, she is an RN and a life coach, which is super amazing. She's been through some interesting ups and some downs, but one of the most powerful things that helped her come out of that darkness is her focus on building a meaningful business that impacts the lives of individuals in incredible ways. So your life is getting ready to be impacted greatly by this wonderful individual that is known as Mary.
Hey, oh my goodness, I love that intro. Thank you so much. I feel so supported and just loved on. So thank you.
That's one thing you should feel is supported and loved on. I think that is very, very crucial that we feel that way. I don't like any woman, any guy, any person that's in my presence not to feel invited, not to feel loved on. I want you to feel valued. I want you to feel important. I want you to know that your life is special. So if nothing else, that wasn't my bra showing, that was my whole microphone. So I figured I'd pull it out just so it looks like, okay, I'm gonna chill out. I probably won't, but nevertheless. Mary, tell me something. What are you grateful? What are you grateful for?
So much. I'm grateful to be here and to be with you,
Oh,
to have met you. So that's really wonderful. So thank you. And for the loving, supportive, welcoming intro and everything. So that's wonderful. My dog, my sisters, getting the help and the transformations that I've had in my life and the support and the knowledge and the insights. And um, I'm really grateful for that.
that's
Yeah.
good, girl. You got a lot to be thankful for, and I like that. That is amazing. Sometimes people are just like, "Oh, I'm here," and I'm like, "Oh, that's all you think." But that's a good thing. I'm not saying that that's not good enough, but the fact that you were able to label a, a lot of different things versus just, "I'm here. I woke up." I
Helps I do a
appreciate
gratitude practice every day, so it kinda helps open up the gratitude
that's
floodgate, I guess.
that's good. So you said you have a practice of that you do every day. What is it?
Yeah, gratitude, just a
Okay.
2-minute to 2.5-minute guided gratitude meditation, so I get into a place of gratitude every day, so it helps me feel it and see it better.
That's what's
Yeah.
up. Is there something specific that you say all the time, or?
Well, it just guides you through, like, you're grateful that that you're here and that you woke up,
Mhm.
and then it's like, think of all the people that you're grateful for and that you're open to love and that so yeah, it just kind of takes you through just simple things that and that people have loved on you kind of thing. So it's
Okay.
yeah, so it's just a really nice um way to step into gratitude every day, and it's non-negotiable for me, and I did it, so it's like 2.5 minutes, so no excuses. I
Come
can do
on.
it. So, yeah.
So this is something that is it something that you have recorded, or is this something? How does that work?
I have a link saved from YouTube. I take
Okay,
a YouTube from, yeah.
come on. YouTube University will bless all of
Mhm.
our lives. You hear me?
Yeah, so much. Yeah. Love it. Uh,
I absolutely love it. So I know I gave us a little snippet about some of the things that you do, but tell us who Mary is. Who tell us all about you.
yeah. So I am passionate about resilience and helping other people, and I went through a lot of suffering. So I really feel called to help others either ease or prevent their suffering, and ideally be able to experience fulfillment and start living a meaningful life and actualizing the dream and start being able to impact others. So that's why I focus on helping people build resilience and keep going in their businesses. And
Uh-huh.
I went through a lot of stuff. My childhood wasn't great. My father would threaten me all the time and berate me and just call me worthless all the time. And I was really scared of him. And then my mom passed, and then I was deeply depressed, and I really couldn't find a way to come out of that. And then I found Tony Robbins and life coaching and all these skills, and I thought that all these beliefs that they weren't beliefs to me. They were true, that I was worthless and I couldn't do anything. And I was in this cycle of attempting suicide with these job losses were more proof of how worthless and dysfunctional I was and everything. But that cycle stopped when I really learned the power of the beliefs and how these things are not true. They just have been perceptions of who I am, and my reality doesn't mean it's true. So
Mhm.
it really saved me. And then stepping into helping others and focus on contributing and helping, um, it's really rewarding, and it's been incredibly helpful, and I
Yeah,
love it.
that's what's up. I mean, I definitely believe our words are powerful. And
Yeah.
I'll always say that words are seeds that we put in the ground. So eventually, sooner or later, we're going to see them. Some words we'll see sooner than others. And then there's other times, sometimes it takes a little bit for us, to see what was said. If you felt like you were worthless or you carrying that after a little while, that's starting to take root and it's growing, and you're like, man, I'm really not. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
good for anything. So I'm grateful that Tony Robbins came into your life and was able to help shift your worldview of you starting to believe the more positive things in yourself versus the negativity that was kind of like thrown into you, and that was kind of implanted in you, and you were like, oh yeah, okay, maybe I'm not. I'm glad your world changed around, and you're not just keeping it to yourself, you're trying to impact other individuals about that. So I'm grateful for that. Is there courses or so that you offer for that?
No, I used to do one-on-one coaching. Now I'm really focusing on getting out there and speaking. So that's
Good.
my main thing. I love to get out and speak to different audiences on
Uh-huh.
resilience, because Tony Robbins speaker transformed
Yeah.
my life. So yeah, it feels really aligned and on my heart to help people in the way that I was helped. So
Hmm. Gotcha.
yeah.
What was the breaking point for you that got you to really? I know you said, you kind of felt worthless, some of the things that your dad said about you and then mom. What was the day, or do you even remember the day that you were like, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm turning my life around. Let's start from there.
Um, so it was kind of a cycle of attempt suicide, and then I'd fail, and then I'd feel like I can't even off myself, so it's like,
Hmm.
really can't do anything right, and then it was like, I'm stuck here, so then I kind of felt like, okay, day to day, I have to, like, pick myself back up, and I have to, like, get a job and figure it out, and
Hmm.
then I'd kinda be okay, and then I would lose a job, and then the same thing would kind of happen,
Hmm.
and, in between, to try to kind of make myself feel better, I would watch, like, YouTubes of, like, Tony Robbins and just get, like, a temporary but not take any new action, just, like, a temporary, like,
Hmm.
pump up,
Yeah.
and then I found his, Unleash the Power Within event, and,
Hmm.
actually before that, I saw an ad for, becoming a certified life coach,
Okay.
and I was like, "Well, it's a money back guarantee."
Hmm.
Like, I probably can't, there's probably no way I could do this, but like I
Mhm.
can just get my money back. But if it said that teaches you how to help people the way he helped, and the example intervention had me like bawling. So I was like, so I signed up and then started learning some things from there. And then
Mhm.
I had the event, and then that was really like what really transformed
Mhm.
everything. And yeah, so I think I was like looking for something
Okay.
to make.
Okay.
I was convinced that there just wasn't a way to be happy or to believe in myself or to function or to keep a job. And I would have loved to, but I just was so convinced and sure that there wasn't anything. So I just do
Right.
like the YouTubes and stuff. So then just seeing the ads for Tony Robbins, and I had like a feeling that I had to do this. So there was something a little different about him. Like he gave kind of like a harsh reality. He wasn't just like pumping you up and telling you good things. He was kind of like, oh, maybe you're like playing a victim, and like a little bit of
Mm.
harsh reality kind of thing. That was like,
Mhm.
I think I need this kind of um,
Mhm.
thing, and then totally way better than expected as far as shifting all these ingrained belief systems that I had at the
Mhm.
seminar, and realizing that they were belief systems, not just like true things about me. So
Mhm.
that was really,
Well,
yeah.
that's what's up. So your thing is resilience. How is it something that what can you tell us that can help build up our resilience? What is
Mm,
it that can help shift our world?
yeah. So I feel like there is so many things, and when I was writing my signature keynote talk, I was like, I was pick like three main things, and I was like, what
Mhm.
helps me the most, really keep
Mhm.
going and everything. And I would say that there's a few things. So
Yeah.
I think one of the most powerful things is having a reason why that's beyond yourself that can really help you keep going. Like,
Mhm.
sometimes it's just not enough for I don't believe that it like, if it's within ourselves or for ourselves to try to keep going, but if it's helping another person or your family or something that hits you, it's just something about it being beyond yourself. One, it
Yeah.
takes the focus off yourself, but also it magnifies the importance of it. Like, it's not just about you, that you keep going, whether getting through
Mhm.
really hard time or keep going on this mission of yours, that you have the people that you're going to serve and the people who are not going to be helped if you don't show up and bring it.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
powerful why is really powerful. And then a belief in yourself, and I think making a decision too can really help you keep going. Like, you've built up a foundation of belief, and then you can get to a point where you can make a decision that I'm gonna go until this happens. I'm
Mhm.
gonna go until I'm gonna figure it out, like, this is gonna happen, and I'm not gonna really entertain the idea or entertain all the doubts that come in that I can't do this because of this, that, and the third. No, I already decided to and committed to it, so I'm gonna do it. So that really helps you keep going and lessen the weight of the doubts and makes
Okay.
it a little better along the way. And
Mhm.
then dealing with your fears along the way, I think, is a really
Mhm.
powerful thing too. Recognizing and owning that you're scared, and is really reminding yourself that you're safe and you can handle it, and they don't
Mhm.
really mean what you think they mean. Just because you
Mhm.
fail doesn't mean you're a complete and utter failure and worthless and all the things that you may
Mhm.
spiral into thinking, even on an unconscious level. Um,
Mhm.
so yeah, I think those are really powerful ways to help you to keep going.
Right. I
Yeah.
love that. I know I heard a preacher say one time that fear was false evidence appearing real.
Yeah.
And so that is something that we definitely have to get rid of, is that fear, because it's really not real. Sure, it feels real and like, oh, but you're not going to know that you can or can't do something unless you try. And you have to put the effort of trying to get rid of that fear because it's really not real. It's not as hard as you think it is. And it's really simple to do. Now, just because it's simple doesn't necessarily mean it's completely easy,
Right.
but you got to try to
Mhm.
make things happen for your life. Don't just settle for just, oh, it's scary. Try it. You'll never know. And then you're gonna be like, what was I waiting for?
Yeah, and then I think I heard somebody say, I forget who, but like that you can choose your hard, like regrets hard or going for it and facing the fears are hard. And
Hey y'all, it's Tiffany Rochelle here, and I have a few offers just for you. The first one is my book, and it's called I Choose Me. Now, I have had to fight in some type of way or another, but the best fight that I fought is the battle of me. The old me versus the emerging me. Now, the old me always threw some good punches, but the emerging me knew how to stick and move because I learned the art of endurance. Try to hold hate with love, and you tell me who is strong. The second offer is a workbook I have called Gold Digger. Now, there are about 47 activities that we will go through so that you will be able to crush some of your goals for your life. You purchasing this book is one of the first of many steps to bettering your life. Lastly, I have a course on forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't just a nice thing to do. It can also be a powerful tool to bring marvelous change in your life. In this course, you'll learn how to effectively use the skills of forgiveness to help you lead a more peaceful and satisfying life. So, today, unleash the power of forgiveness to create a more meaningful life. Next, I want you to learn that it is okay for you to choose you. And lastly, develop a mindset to see and crush some of your goals. Looking so forward to growing with you. I'm excited for you and your growth. Grace and peace.
hard. And so the fears, I think that you can do the work to really create safety and know that they're not real and to lessen them. But I think they're, for me anyway, they're always there, but it's not so paralyzing when you know the truth that, well, it's not going to kill me. And it doesn't mean that I'm a worthless person or that it has anything to do with my value if I don't do this thing perfectly or whatever the case may be. So, yeah.
Uh,
Mm.
isn't that amazing? How long have you been doing this?
So 2017, I got my life coaching certification, and yeah, I started going after it. And it took me 3.5 years to serve my first paying client because I was in
Okay.
my way in all the ways you could be, the fears and the stories and the
Mhm.
insecurities and not deserving success and so
Mhm.
much. So,
Yeah.
um, so yeah.
Well, you didn't believe your fears at all. It doesn't seem like, because I mean, this is one of the you aren't serving them fears anymore. You're taking life by the horns, huh? And you're like, hey, I own this. This belongs to me, and I
It's
definitely can do it.
sorry.
It's
It's a
what?
constant process of reminding yourself, like, it comes up, and then it's like, "Okay, well, that's just a story, and that's a fear," and, like,
Lord.
calling bull on that thing, and
Uh-huh.
yeah. Yeah.
Not calling bull. Yo, that was cute. I like that. I'm calling bull on that. I'm telling you that now. I might take that. I might have to put that in a post today. That was cute. That was cute. Tell me this, for the lovers and friends that are out there, because I definitely believe in love, and I definitely believe in forgiveness. That's something that is very, very major for me. So that's why they're lovers and friends. We're dealing with heart matters and making sure that we're able to excavate all the different things and the fears and the phobias that we have, any problems, worthlessness, or I'm just not good enough. We're getting all of that out of our hearts and getting all of that out of our spirits. We just got to get all of that out the way. So we're allowing love to abide within us, right?
Yeah.
So, with that being said, what would you tell all of our lovers and friends that are out here, if we were to ever hear your name or we ever to see your face? We're going to definitely remember you by what? What's your lasting word?
Um, I think if I could do it, you could do it. Coming from the place of feeling that low to the point of wanting to and attempting to give up on life and feeling like I'm worth nothing and the world is better off without me, to come to a place of like I'm actually helping other people and I'm feeling joy and fulfillment and I'm able to really do these meaningful things and to keep going and to find a way and even though it's been really hard. And I really want you to know that if you feel like you can't go on, you
Mhm.
are stronger than you think. And if you feel like you can't, um, or you can't love again, or you can't succeed, you can't do this thing, why not you? Like,
Mhm.
just because it feels like you can't do it and you have all these stories in your head, know that everybody has those stories in their head. Everybody has those doubts. Everybody has those I'm not good enough and who am I to do this and the imposter syndrome, aka feeling like, oh, you're not qualified. Like because of the not enough syndrome of humanness, you're never going to feel enough and you're never going to feel qualified. But normalizing that and owning that, and that doesn't mean it should stop you because you have a beautifulness inside you to share with the world, and only you can help those people that you're meant to touch their souls and lives by you showing up and living out your mission and your dreams because they're going to resonate you with you and connect with your energy and just love and your story and in a way that no one else can.
Uh-huh.
So it's so keep going, and I'm rooting for you and I believe in you, and own I invite you to step into your own resourcefulness and inner knowing and inner belief that you can do this and handle it, and it's bigger than you, and you have something beautiful in you to share. So share it and keep going towards it. So yeah.
Come through, Mary. This chair is making me feel like I'm just real. Ooh. But good job, Mary. I absolutely love that. Thank you. I'm nosy though. 'Cause if you don't know by now, I got questions. What you looking at down there on the table?
What?
What you
You
looking at? You're talking and you'll do one of those little numbers. What you got? Notes?
Oh no, I mean my dog's over here, and then I don't know. I guess
Gotcha.
yes, maybe.
I know, like sometimes when I talk, I'll go off in space and I'll look up. And so I was just like, oh, so I look up or I'll look away over there, but you look down. I was like, what's she looking at? I'm nosy.
Yeah. In person, it's much easier. You can like look into their souls, but
Right.
then it's like, yeah,
This
it's like
gets it
my
takes
magic.
some getting used to.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotcha. Well, I'm
Mm,
so thankful that you took the time to stop by and talk to me
yeah.
and my VIPs. How do we get in contact with you?
You can do Facebook or Instagram is probably the easiest way. You can check me out there and DM me if you'd like. My
Okay.
Instagram is Mary E Speaks, like E like Eric, and then
Uh-huh.
Speaks with an S.
Yeah.
And Mary E Marco. E is it's on the thingy majig here. Does
Mhm.
this my name show up the label right?
It does. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so there
Uh-huh.
you go. So Mary E Marco right there for you
Oh,
on Facebook,
okay.
and I'm on both
I
of
got you.
those regularly. So yeah,
Okay, that's super dope. Now wait, your dog, you got a dog. Your dog's name Cardi.
yeah,
So is it Cardi E instead of Cardi B?
yeah. Actually, exactly. So, I thought it was super cute. Actually, she's right here.
That's a big dog.
Yeah, yeah. She's a huge cuddle bug. Yeah,
Yo,
look.
so when I was like, okay, she got a dog called Cardi, in my brain it's like a little lap dog. That
Yep,
dog is
no.
about the same size as you.
Yeah, she'll be in my lap though. Yeah.
That is like because I seen the picture that was on Facebook, but I didn't see the rest of her. I just seen the head. But like,
Yeah, she's a
you
big
got to
girl.
be. Yep, you won't have to worry about me coming over to your house. I'm in Florida, but I ain't coming all the way over there. You got a guard dog.
She loves people, but yeah, if people come close to me, she and it's in my house, she's got a problem with it. So yeah.
Oh, well, that's a good thing, though.
Mhm.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
But Miss
Mhm.
Mary, thank you so much for
Mhm.
being around and talking to
Oh,
our
thank
lovers and
you.
friends. Hopefully, this will not be the last time that we hear from you. So
Yeah,
everyone, make sure that I'll have her contact information down there in the description field. So you make sure that you go ahead and click on the button so that you're able to follow my friend Mary. And so if you ever need some daily inspiration or you need some encouragement, make sure you reach out to Mary Speaks. That's going to be it for
thank you.
now. Talk to you guys later. Grace and peace.
Thank you, everybody.